Yep, go ahead, Dave. You ready, Tomasz?
I'll start the recording.
Who's that guy on that screen? He looks rather tanned. Then he can't talk back to us.
Here, buddy.
Nick.
That wasn't the name on the application. We should reject this.
Don't get started.
Tomasz, are you waiting?
Recording in progress.
Good. All right. Good evening. Welcome to the Committee of Adjustments. It's 6:31 on December 12th, 2024. Welcome to the Committee of Adjustments, and we'll have a land acknowledgement written by our Secretary Treasurer.
Through you, Mr. Chair, the town of Innisfil acknowledges that Innisfil is situated on treaty land that is steeped in rich Indigenous history. The town also acknowledges that this land is the traditional territories of the First Peoples of Turtle Island. It is shared between the Anishinaabe peoples of Beausoleil First Nation, Chippewas of Rama First Nation, and Chippewas of Georgina Island First Nation, and we thank them for generations of stewardship. This meeting place is still home to many Indigenous people, and we are grateful to have the opportunity to work on this land. The town acknowledges the forced sacrifices that are the foundation of Canadian society today. We are dedicated to honoring Indigenous history and culture and committed to moving forward in the spirit of reconciliation and respect with all First Nation, Métis, and Inuit.
Thank you. So welcome to the Committee of Adjustments. It's a hybrid meeting where we are meeting in person at the Town Hall and offering members of the public or applicants who are unable to attend in person to utilize Zoom or telephone to come before the committee. Members of the committee in attendance tonight, on my far left is Sarah Odinger. She's also the vice chairperson. To my right is Marnie Adamson, and beside Marnie is John Raimondi, and to my left is Bill Van Berkel, and I'm Rod Hicks as the chairperson. We ask that everyone attending tonight's meeting put their electronic devices on silent. The committee will follow the agenda as noted. To view the agenda, please visit the town's website and access the Committee of Adjustment page where you'll be able to see current and previous applications. All applicants and members of the public who wish to address the committee via phone or Zoom will be placed on mute until called upon. You will be able to hear all conversations taking place. For applicants and members of the public attending in person or via Zoom and wish to speak to a specific application will be called upon to the podium by the chair in order of the agenda and proceedings. All comments will be addressed to the chairperson. We would ask that members of the public who wish to speak to a specific application restrict their comments to the specific details of the application being heard and has not been previously expressed by another member of the public. Once the public discussion is complete, the committee will close that portion and open discussions with the applicant. Once complete, the committee will render a decision. Can I have a motion to approve the agenda? Bill, second. Marnie, all in favor? Great. Motion to approve past minutes. Sarah, seconder. Marnie, all in favor? Moved. Does any member have any conflict of interest today in the applications before us tonight? I see none. Mr. Secretary, how was notice provided for the application before us?
Through you, Mr. Chair, in compliance with Ontario regulations, the notice of hearing was circulated to property owners within a 60-meter radius of the subject properties, and signs were posted on the subject properties on or before November 28, 2024. In addition, all application information, including the notice, key map, and application drawings were made available on the town website. Please note that a new Ontario regulation 462/24 for additional residential units is now in effect. This new provincial regulation supersedes the town zoning bylaw.
Thank you. First application on the agenda, the first three items on the agenda tonight is A045-2024, A046-2024, A047-2024. And do we have James Hunter with us tonight? Mr. Secretary?
Through you, Mr. Chair, Nick Scarrett will be representing the applicant tonight.
Sorry, he's not on my schedule. Come on, Nick, let's see Nick's face. Wow, look at that. Looks rather tanned. Welcome, Nick, to the Committee of Adjustments that you're all too familiar with. Mr. Secretary, can you read us the applications? Any comments associated with?
Through you, Mr. Chair, the applicant is proposing to construct multiple homes with an approximate height of 10.25 meters, whereas a maximum 9 meters is permitted. One of the homes will also have a deficient exterior yard setback of 4 meters and a garage width 3% over the permitted width. The applicant is seeking relief from Table 4.2A and Section 3.18.3D of the zoning bylaw. Planning recommends approval with conditions. Building have comments. In-services and engineering have no comments.
Thank you. Thanks, Dave. Nick, are you in receipt of the comments from the town?
Through you, Mr. Chair, yes, we are in receipt of the comments and appreciate the committee and their time tonight and look forward to receiving approval.
Your volume's a little low for us. Can you speak closer to your microphone, or?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah, it's just volume was a little bit low.
Sorry about that.
Okay. So you're okay with everything? Nothing else to add to the comments? Nick?
No comments
Okay.
with respect to the receipt.
Mr. Secretary, I don't believe we have anybody speaking. No, we don't. Committee members, do you have any questions of the illustrious Mr. Nick Scarrett? Oh boy, Nick, we can't even, oh, Bill does. Go ahead, Bill.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Make a recommendation that application A045, A046, and A047, 299 Sunny Bray Avenue be approved, as long as all the conditions are met.
Well, I wasn't asking for a motion yet, but anyhow, there was no questions. Okay, we have a motion to approve with conditions. Do I have a seconder? Sarah, all in favor? There you go, Nick. Back to the beach you go.
Thanks.
You're
To the
approved.
committee and, thanks to the committee and staff, and wishing everybody a happy holiday season and a happy new year.
Be a good boy, because you know I'm traveling in a red sleigh, and you have to be asleep when I come down there. Good seeing you. Merry Christmas. Take care, Nick.
Thank you.
Next application is B017-2023, 6439 Yonge Street. Do we have Amy Powell here? Or online?
Yes, Mr. Chair, can everyone hear me okay?
Yes, welcome to the Committee of Adjustments. Mr. Secretary, can you read the details and any comments on this application?
Through you, Mr. Chair, the applicant is proposing to sever a portion of the lot for the purpose of creating a new residential lot. The severed lands will have an approximate lot area of 0.506 hectares. The retained lands will have an approximate lot area of 18.085 hectares. Planning recommends approval. Engineering have comments. Building and in-services have no comments.
Amy, do we have her on screen, or are you just on phone? Just on phone, okay. Amy, are you in receipt of all the comments?
Through you, Mr. Chair, so I did review I don't have the engineering comments. I just reviewed what was in the portal. Not sure if staff's able to send them separately.
Tomasz?
Through you, Mr. Chair, I will read out their comments. So no conditions. Engineering's only comment says, when applying for a building permit for a new dwelling, please provide a scoped hydrogeological assessment and submit engineering design drawings and all supporting documents in accordance with town standards and to the satisfaction of the town.
Through you, Mr. Chair, thank you to staff. I do see that those were uploaded in the portal, dated December 5th. and those comments are well intaken. Just a point of clarification in the application's description, it's not the creation of a new residential lot. The language was intentional in establishing that we're looking to reestablish a historical lot. So this is not the ask of a new lot creation.
Right, okay. You know what, for some reason, and you're right, it wasn't written that way, but when I looked at the property, I just kind of figured that was something in that line. Okay, any questions from the committee members? And Mr. Secretary, there's no one speaking for or against? No?
Through you, Mr. Chair, there are one speaker.
One oh, sorry. Because of our former meeting, I'm swamped in papers. Is the person here or online?
Through you, Mr. Chair, they're here in person.
Okay. If you could come to the microphone and give us your name and your address, please.
Name is Robert Hanna. My wife, Cynthia. Address is 6469 Yonge Street. We are the immediate neighbor of the DeMarcos to the north. In your opening presentation, you did have the correct amount of acreage. There was some question on the letter that was sent out that it was listed as 0.56 acres, although that wasn't mentioned in the evening. It was actually the correct dimensions were given earlier on when you said I'm just going to check what it is, 0.506 hectares. So I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't 0.56, that it actually was 0.056, which you've done. We knew the late DeMarcos and have been over to their residence on a couple of occasions. A very, very nice family. I've been in the area a long, long time, and we just feel we're in the affirmative for this decision that we hope you will make for the DeMarcos. They're pretty well lifetime residents of the area and deserving to have this done in their favor. We definitely agree with the application that they put forward. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. We appreciate it. Anyone else, Mr. Secretary? No, thank you. Committee members, do you have any questions of the agent with us tonight? I see none. Could I have a motion for or against 6439? Marnie?
Through you, Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion in regards to application B017-2023 in regards to 6439 Yonge Street be approved as applied for, subject to conditions.
Motion to approve with conditions. Do I have a seconder? Bill, all in favor? Amy, you're approved.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Take care.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye-bye.
Next application is B010-2024, known as 367 Kimberly Street. Do we have Mark Ellis here?
Through you, Mr. Chair, he elected not to attend the hearing.
So he's not here
He's not
whatsoever?
here.
Okay. So can you read us the details and any comments associated with?
Through you, Mr. Chair, the applicant is proposing an adjustment to the lot boundary. The lot boundary adjustment will result in an approximate lot area of 2,436 square meters for 3635 Kimberly Street, an approximate lot area of 2,471 square meters for 3627 Kimberly Street. Planning recommends approval with conditions. Building, in-services, and engineering have no comments.
Great, and just a little detail, committee members, the house that's applied for the application owned the lot beside them, they sold it. Well, it turns out the pool that they installed and whatever associated with the pool encroached on that lot. So that's what this boundary readjustment is, that the town's in agreement with it, so. Anyhow, we have no one speaking for or against this application and no agent here, so can I have a motion for or against the app? No? No. Can I have a motion for or against the application? Bill?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I make a recommendation that application B010-3627 Kimberly Street be approved as long as all the conditions are met.
We have a motion to approve with conditions. I have a seconder. Sarah, all in favor? It's approved. And do we have any new business or correspondence, Mr. Secretary? Motion to adjourn at 18:45 hours. John, are you going to make the, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. John's making a motion to adjourn. Everybody want to stay instead? No? Okay, it's approved. Seconded by Sarah. All in favor, we're gone. Thank you.